So upon waking this morning, I had a message come through for you. It's something very important that many of us have to learn over time. But it was very clear, and it's something that I have learned that you need to be able to apply to your life as well. It's super important. And here it is. Self-care is never selfish. Let me say it again. And I want you to embody these words and soak this in. Self-care, taking care of you, honoring you, giving yourself what you need is never selfish. Now, this concept, when you can begin to embrace this and begin to practice things that keep your cup full and overflowing, then it's only going to make you happier. It's only going to bring more beautiful things into your life, and it's going to ripple into all of your relationships and just everything in your life. So in this society, it's very easy with all of the obligations and all of the things that we have to do each day to give all of our energy away. We give it away. We're taking care of children, we're taking care of spouses, we're taking care of this and groceries in the house, and we're taking care of our corporate jobs, and we're doing all of these things, whatever it is. That's beautiful that we're doing those things. But if you are not taking care of yourself, at some point, you will crash and burn. You will go down, nosedive. And so simple things, simple daily rituals can really help you with this. Now, this looks different for everybody, but it's so important. So stay with me. I want you to stay with me and just listen to some of these simple things that you can apply to your life to help keep thy cup full, keep that overflowing. See, here's the thing, before I get into these different types of ways to do this, the overflow from my cup, my vessel, the overflow is what I'm able to share with all of you, what I'm able to share with family, with loved ones, with the world, with my students, with my clients. That's what I'm able to share. Now, I'm just going to tell you like it is. I'm not giving away what's in my cup. I'm not doing it. Now, in my earlier life, I did it all the time. And I was very depleted, run down, and fatigued because of that. So you honor what's in your cup for you. Now, how do we keep our cup full? How do we keep that full? We put ourselves first a few minutes a day. Certain amounts of time each day, we put ourselves before anything else. And it may take a little practice for you to do this and not feel guilty about it. Now, guilt for taking care of you and honoring you, that is only the ego mind. That is not a truth that you're being told, okay? Because you are an extension of source light, of source energy. And you are honoring your creator. You're honoring the universe by taking care of you. Think about that. You are honoring yourself and God, universe, creator, source, when you take care of you. So look at it that way. And small things. Okay, I'm going to give you some of the things that I do to help keep my cup full. And again, a lot of these things that I've learned, they're simple techniques, but they truly, truly work. So a couple of things that I truly love to do to help keep my cup full. I love to go into meditation. I love to have alone time with Becca. See, I'm thinking about that right now, and I just go into bliss state. Alone time to just tune into my own energy just refreshes and refills me. And so that's one thing I do every day. If it's 5 to 45 minutes in the mornings, at night, whenever I can get this in, I take this time for me, just for me. No matter what my day looks like, it may look like the busiest day of the year. I have to do these things for me. It also can set the pace for your day. So this time of just tuning in with my own energy. Now, if you're not hugely into meditation yet, it might be just enjoying your coffee in your own time, your own energy. Journaling. You might like to journal. You might like to read a book that you're really into. But it's something for you that has nothing to do with anyone else, but that it makes you feel good, and it kind of takes you into your center. It takes you back into your center point, which is very, very important. So that's just one example. For me, something else that really, really helps me to keep my cup full is to take long soaking baths, a hot bath, a salt bath, just honoring time with myself. It may be 30 minutes, it may be an hour, maybe 10 minutes, whatever I'm able to do, but just having that time and honoring it for every second. And what you're going to find when you do these small things is that it immediately puts you in a state of gratitude also. You're just like, oh, just gratitude. There's so many things. It may be taking a nice walk in nature. That may be what you really enjoy doing to kind of help replenish and fill you up. It may be, for a lot of you guys out there, it may be fishing and doing some of these outdoorsman type things. It may be being out in the sun. It may be sitting out on your deck and listening to the wind chimes and admiring, your beautiful lawn, or just very simple things, but they're mindful things that put you in the present moment. And it's all about you. It's all about you. And you set a boundary with your family, your spouse, whomever, that you're going to take this 30 minutes for yourself. This is for you. And you start doing that every day, and you will look so forward to it. You will look so forward to it. And the more that you can do it daily, and the more consistently you do it day after day, you're going to feel yourself just filling up, just that soul just filling up, and it will begin to overflow. And what you'll notice is that more and more things will come to you, small things, very doable things that really, really bring you joy, that are about no one else but you. No one else but you. It might be, this is an example that I use. I know, and my mother used to do this too, and I didn't understand it as a child, but I do understand it now. When she would get home from her day, from work, she would sit out in the car. She would sit out in the car in the sun, and she might just sit out there, even 30 minutes if we'd allow it, if the kids would let her. But what she was doing was she was just being in her own energy, and she was unwinding, breathing, just, taking some time for herself before coming inside. And that's a very simple example, but that is self-care. Self-care is so important. We cannot thrive if we don't take care of ourselves. And that requires things also like getting appropriate sleep, eating our meal, eating right, or at least eating regularly enough. We have to stay hydrated. We have to do those things for our physical body. But this self-care really affects the emotional body and the mental body. So I'm going to say this again. Self-care is never selfish. It is never selfish. Do not give away what's in your cup. Don't give it away. Keep it for yourself. Hold it sacred. Hold it next to your heart. Do not give it away. Start practicing this. It will become easier and easier, I assure you. And as you overflow, because you're taking care of yourself and you're giving yourself some time each day, you're going to have that overflow, and you can share. I'm seeing a fountain basically in my mind, a fountain just overflowing, and all of that overflow you can share with the world. But you keep what's in your cup. You keep that for you because you deserve it, and it's going to absolutely raise you up in this journey of life. It's going to make you feel better. It's going to make you feel more empowered. Okay? So you do this, and I challenge you to do this. Comment about this. Let me know what types of things you're able to do to keep your cup full. And yeah, so do this. If you enjoyed this video, I encourage you to like, subscribe, comment. Do that for me. I'd really, really appreciate it. And in the meantime, just work on keeping thy cup full. Keep thy cup full. And know that your best is yet to come.